Supertwins, Meet the Dangerous Dino Robots by B.J. James, illustrated by Chris Demarest. Hi, this is me, Timmy. And that is my sister, Tabby. And we are the Supertwins. But shh, it's a secret. Chapter 1. Our class was going to the museum. We were almost there. The bus drove up to the door.
"Stand in a straight line,"
said Mrs. Shelley. Mrs. Shelley is our teacher. She is the nicest teacher in the whole first grade. I hope we see the dinosaurs first, I said to Tabby. Dinosaurs are my favorite.
I hope we see the unicorns first,
Tabby said to me. Unicorns are her favorite. But Tabby, I said, unicorns aren't real.
So what?
She said. Sometimes having a twin sister is harder than saving the world. First, we saw airplanes and trains. Then we saw knights and swords. We saw lots of fun stuff, but we didn't see dinosaurs. Then I saw a sign. It said, Dinosaur Garden. The sign pointed to the right. I was happy because guess what? Our class turned right. Inside, there were all kinds of dinosaurs. Cool! I yelled because the dinosaurs were robots. A funny man with big glasses told us about the dinosaurs. His name was Professor Albert. I looked around. Then I looked through the wall. Superheroes can do that. I saw more dino robots. They did not look nice. I tried to tell Tabby. Tabby told me to be quiet. Then Mrs. Shelley told me to be quiet. But I had a bad feeling about those robots. Chapter 2. The class went outside to eat lunch. I had peanut butter and jelly. So did Tabby. My mom says that twins always eat the same thing. But I wasn't hungry. I kept thinking about the dino robots. They looked like trouble. Tabby and I had to check them out.
Can we go to the bathroom?
Tabby and I asked Mrs. Shelley. Mrs. Shelley wanted to know why we both had to go. Because we're twins, I said. She let us go. I am glad she believed me. I didn't want to tell her that we are superheroes. Look! I shouted. Tabby told me to whisper.
You have to be quiet in a museum,
she said. In Professor Albert's secret room, Professor Albert was talking to the robots. There were zillions of them. Dear Dino Robots, Professor Albert said, today we take over the world. The Dino Robots cheered. Oh no, I said. They could mess up the whole city.
Not if we stop them,
Tabby said. This was a job for the Supertwins.
Everyone freeze!
Tabby shouted. There is no shouting in a museum, I whispered to her.
Oh yeah,
Tabby said.
Everyone freeze,
she said quietly. The dino robots didn't move, but they didn't look scared of us. They looked pretty mean. I was a little bit scared of them. Even superheroes get scared sometimes. You kids cannot stop us! Professor Albert yelled. Then he pointed at us. Get them! The dino robots came closer. They had really big metal teeth. They got really close. Then... smash! Tabby smashed a dino robot with one punch. Tabby flew into the air. I flew up behind her. The dino robots tried to grab us. We flew super fast. They couldn't catch us. We super punched them one by one. Those robots were no match for the Supertwins.
Over there!
Tabby said.
That bad professor is getting away!
You kids will never catch me, the professor said. He flew through a hole in the roof. We followed. Not so fast, I yelled. Then we caught him. Rats, he said. Tabby and I took the professor all the way to jail. He won't build any dino robots here, I said.
Did we forget something?
Tabby said. What? I asked. Then we thought about it. School! Chapter 3. We flew back to the museum. Lunch was almost over. Tabby and I joined our class. I told Tabby to tuck in her cape. She always forgets.
There you are,
Mrs. Shelley said.
Where have you two been?
Mrs. Shelley asked. I kept quiet. Superhero stuff is secret.
We stopped those mean dino robots from taking over the world.
Tabby said.
We picked them up, then we dropped them.
Did you two touch the exhibits?
Mrs. Shelley asked.
Maybe
a
a
little,
little,
we answered. Mrs. Shelley told us that was against the rules.
We're sorry,
we said. Even superheroes have to follow the rules.